well, and they've kind of managed things decently. Are going to see the Poppy coming for carrier though, and I think T1 pretty happy with what they got, right? They have the Rumble for Doran, a phenomenal pick.
I'm feeling that the tempo vibes aren't necessary. Okay, never mind. Carrier is going to be able to find the heroic charge into Lehens, and all of a sudden they have a massive.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
Yeah.
Which is not exactly a brave thing to say, based on how they've been playing all the time. However, Carrier is going to have to use the flash to get out of the way of Lehens, who is now looking to turn his attention towards Gumayusi. Gideon in position. Be able to build enough items to get him out of this one, as Ona will finally finish this one off. There is the smite to secure the... He's got bullets, Ox.
He's got 4 of them.
Oh, there's one. There's a grenade, 2, 3. And there's the 4th one. Bit of damage onto Lehens. Carrier able to get a whole lot more off as well. The reload does come through. 2 more left in the chamber, and the last one will do it. First blood over to Gumayusi. And Giu, he's on the hunt. Dive into Twitch chat. What was he saying? Where is it? Where is it? There aren't any Walmarts on the space, Orcs, as it turns out. Doran's also just going to burn Giu down. Yeah, the tick rate actually does look like it was improved somewhat. The flash forward as the barrier comes down, and no flash for Doran means no way out. A little bit overexcited there, but great position. Doran teleports in and kills Giu. Oh, tries to kill Giu.
It feels overheated there. Oh!
Whoa, okay. Carrier in a little bit of trouble as the ricochets are flying through, but does run out of them. As Gumayusi, which is not necessarily as coveted, but still some good options available as the ram is going to come down. Doran just walks in between it. That's the way you do it, by the way.
Yeah.
Sending a message. Honor. Okay, that's Honor right there. He's like, Gumayusi, he ate the full combo. I will allow him to have his. There's Shockwave going to pull back Doran after the flash. Very nicely done. Still there's a possibility that there could be a contest, but it looks like it's just not going to come in.
Oh, they're looking for it now.
Okay. Captive audience going to slow up Gideon as he's making his approach. Teleport in from King, and let's see whether the Ornhorn does come down. Bellows Breath to eat the CC out of Faker. But the taunt will still come on through, and Nongshim, I just think that they're realizing they're too late.
Right, you committed the TP, you moved in. Raptors, maybe?
Well, there is a little bit of a headbutt pulverize onto Faker. Nice double taunt to come on through as he's buying a lot of time. And the problem is, that means the rest of T1 are making their way over. The Unbreakable Will comes down. Nice double pulverize there from Lehens, but the curtains have been called. Flash out from Lehens means that he's just definitely dead. I don't know why we're pressing that button right there, but sometimes
there is information for T1, and we're kind of just waiting for the Galio. Faking out here, they're moving in.
Yeah, Ram comes down, there's the equalizer, but it is going to tag Doran this time. The knock up onto Faker, but he still gets the ult off, and down goes Doran to start this fight off. Now Calix trying to get himself out, but he will not be able to. Ona with that Crescent Guard is able to lock him down. That is actually going to be feats of strength as well, but Ona still going to fall. Pulverized, flashed out of the way of by Gumayusi, but I don't think they're taking a dragon unless Carrier has something to say about it, as Faker punches with justice and takes down Giu. Gideon over the top. It should be the kill onto Carrier, and it will be, as Gideon does get the Q off. There's not a lot of damage left remaining there, here, though, for Nongshim, as Gideon does manage to sidestep the curtain, as Faker will just punch his way over to this side of the map and should be able to keep himself.
A scenario where T1 picked up that third dragon, and once you have that looming threat of soul, the game becomes so hard to play, especially as Arakan is on the other side of the map. Would just become very hard to protect
petals. Oh, Faker going to steal one of Kingan's petals. You'd have to feel like that should have been his.
Yeah. There's a lot of petals in there.
A cute little border. And he is actually going to be able to just lost it.
Yeah, very fortified without the minions there. They should just be able to pick it up. It was lowered earlier by that Herald, and it will go down. So, first start of the game for T. And no blue trinket available at this moment, but Lehens is moving in.
Yep, walking up does manage to get vision, as they don't actually sweep it out just yet. Still, they're turning on to Carrier. Equalizer comes through, gets a fair bit of work done as Carrier finds the heroic charge. And now the taunt is going to connect. Faker was just waiting for Giu to go over the wall. It's beautifully played. And even though it's a quadra pulverize, it does not matter at all, because Kingan and Calix are a million miles away.
Great play there from Carrier, finding the Sivir again with the flash play, and now Calix is going to do his best to try and force this off. The General comes in. King can just block this, though.
Yeah, heroic entrance is going to get Faker in immediately, as the curtain going to be held, but I think it is going to go away. The triple taunt going to come down for Faker as he holds Gideon in position. Steph's presence continues to do so as he'll burn down. It's a double for Doran, maybe even a triple here, as he's just going to obliterate on. Down he goes. Faker grabs that kill, and that's going to be Otacon as well. T1, phenomenal team fight, and put themselves in such a good spot. And Nongshim do want to deny this if they can, but it is just going to be a massive difficulty as Hex Flash in from Carrier, looking for a possible opportunity, an avenue forward. As Lehens comes over, that is goodbye to the Orianna, but Heva pulverized to connect onto Carrier, and he just goes down. That's a kill over to the Sever as Kingin buys so much space, just wandering off to the side. He is going to die, but a 1-for-1 and a Dragon going over to Nongshim probably feels pretty good. Still, T1 have now taken up occupation of Nongshim's side of the map, and it may not be a place that Nongshim can get out of. Heroic entrance, Jiu going to have that spell shield as he flashes. Wind becomes lightning, still connects, but there's the shockwave. The pulverize on top, and Ona will be going down. Jiu's still alive this time, but Doran has found him, and he's got a dangerous flamethrower. Down goes the Sever. There's the ace for T1, and a moment there for Nongshim, and then it was snuffed out. And Ona hits 3,000 assists.
Strong.
Huge cheer from the crowd here, as look at that, still standing, by the way.
Oh man, look at the T-pose. That's Aura right there. He is out of vision, and he's going to threaten with that ult.
Yep, and now just flashes on in as well, can deliver a gargoyle. So right in on top, and down goes the jungler. That is just going to be freedom there onto the Baron, as Gumayusi was tanking up said Baron because he was the last one left in the Baron pit, but he'll be absolutely fine. No one's there to contest, and T1, this is their bread and butter. Just take control of the game. They'll take down the Baron here. Has Hex Flash, and that's also just as dangerous.
Yep.
Finally get the outer turret bot lane, though.
Yeah, been a while. The Hen's fishing on the side.
Oh, T1 not taking the bait, as Lehens will be able to stop Faker from recalling for the moment.
Faker is very strong. I would not, I would not go in on that. Oh, Calyx.
All right, well, there is a little bit of a drive-by there as Calyx was actually seen from the sky.
Where's he going?
He is just going to stand here and go back to base. That is his attempt. And it will be successful. There we go.
Yeah, I was thinking of the setup from Carrier to go for the...
well, Shockwave is going to connect, but Jiu is once again lying on the floor.
Yeah, not ideal for Nongshim.
Yeah, I'm going to say subpar on that one, as Equalizer goes down. Not the most value here for this one, but the Pulverize coming on through there onto Carrier, and Lehens not going to find too much. Nice little searing charge, but the double taunt, and Gideon, he's melting, and there's the Harpoon to finish him off. Lehens gets tagged by the Flame Spitter. The curtains have been called, and I think it is indeed curtains here for Nongshim in this first game. T1 just a little bit too good here today, and have been, honestly, for weeks now.
Feels like even if you have an okay early game, even if some things are going right for you, once you get to the neutral game, once you get to those neutral objectives, the setup in the mid game, you have to do everything right and more to stand a chance. Oh, are they going to look for him?
Yeah, Faker just trying to get his flash on cooldown, and he will effectively do that as